Welcome back, and today as we leave Jispa to head to Leh, we're going to go up the GATA Loops. It's going to be quite exciting. We're going to get some off-roading done, and you're going to see some spills, and you're going to see us nearly get rear-ended by a lorry. So we've just arrived at our first stop for the day in a place called Jispa. We're about 3,100 meters above sea level, and yeah, take a look. The mountain ranges here are absolutely stunning. Not too shabby place. Incredible nature. And the ride here was actually really nice. A bit hairy at times, but yeah, pretty cool. Now we're gonna go and find some lunch. So my buddy Nick and I were starving, so we went down and found this little restaurant. Not much of a restaurant, but we had some lovely instant noodles. Seems to be the most common meal around these parts. So before the big day starts, we are all fueling up. It's quite interesting because fuel is included in the package price of this whole tour, which is quite amazing. But it did take a while to fill everyone up. So we're now riding along the Leh-Manali highway, and on my left there is the Sarup River, and this is the Sarup River Valley. And this river actually originates from the Baralacha Pass, where we were yesterday, and it flows north along the highway before turning into Sanskar. In about 10 kilometers time, we're going to start climbing what they call the GATA Loops. So it's a 21 bender up the Nakila Pass at over 15,000 feet. And I'm looking forward to the 21 bends up ahead there. Should be fun. In fact, for 100 kilometers, it's just you, the river, and 20,000 foot peaks. Mountains, really, they go from this brown, red, yellowish color as you go higher to almost a dark gray, black color. And geologists love this because you're seeing different rock strata at different altitudes. So this is the road less taken to Leh, and most people do the Manali to Leh, but we're going the other way around. And it's a secret third route via Zanskar that 90% of motorcycle riders don't know really exists. We're going from green valleys down below in Jispa to this kind of scenery which looks like we're actually in Mars. And there's about a 6-hour road journey along here. We're going to pass 21 loops, 3 rivers, 5 passes, 1 perfect road. And the GATA Loops alone, every loop is worth 1,000 feet. So that's really quite incredible as we climb and climb. It's almost 21 loops to heaven, isn't it really? And if you notice, we haven't seen many vehicles coming by at all. And a lot of rock spills on the side of the road. And here are the vehicles. So this marks the start of the GATA Loops. Now, there's a legend behind the GATA Loops. It's named after a truck driver called Gata, who would ply this route almost every week. And one day his brakes actually failed on him, and he had to jump out of the truck. However, the truck actually rolled down and crashed on top of him. So truck drivers now, they come up here and they always on loop 21, they make an offering to him. They either throw bottles of alcohol out there or some cigarettes for him. And this is the legend behind the famous GATA Loops. So we've now switched over to Nick's camera, and that's me in front of him. And as you can see, we're happily enjoying this route, the beautiful scenery. And as we continue and continue, I disappear around this corner, and all of a sudden, I had nowhere to go because this appeared right in front of me. So I had no option but to go right into the side wall there. But luckily it could have been worse, and very happy it didn't get any worse than that. And yes, that was Nick, nearly getting rear-ended by that truck. And the poor guy in the truck probably had to build up his speed again to get up these steep slopes. But then it doesn't stop there, because Nick decides to follow Andy and go up a shortcut, as you can see in front of me right there. There's one on the left, the road is on the right. But what did they do? They took a shortcut. And then, as they were going up this rather steep shortcut, Andy suddenly stops, which throws Nick right out of kilter. And, uh-oh. Looks a little bit steep on that side on the right. Will I make it? Will I go? Yeah, let's just try. Well, at this point it's only Andy and I at the back, and as you can see there's nobody in front of us. Well, the reason for that is we had to stop because after Nick's crash just now on that shortcut, he did something to his arm, and so basically that was game over for Nick, and he had to climb into the support truck. And so we're off ahead trying to catch up with the rest of the group ahead, who are probably having lunch somewhere now, and we're absolutely starving again. So sadly the GATA Loops has claimed one of us, and game over for Nick, who's got a suspected fractured arm. So he's in the luggage van together with the tour guide, and one of the backup riders has taken his bike. And as we come down the other side of the GATA Loops, we encounter a little bit more traffic, as you can see. Gosh, this guy is all over the place. Where's he going? Oh, crikey. This is very frustrating. Let me try and get around him the other side. There's not much room to squeeze. Let me see if I can do it. Find the right opportunity. Yeah, I think I can do it. I can do it. Oh, but he's coming across. He's coming across. Oh, jeez. That was scary. Gosh, now what? What do we got here? Why is everyone stopping? Let me go and have a sticky beak around here and see what's going on there. Well, I can see the bikers ahead. They got through, so there must be a way. Let me see if I can inch forward through here. I think the guy is waving me on, so I think I can pass. Let's see if we can squeeze through here. Ugh, don't really like the look of the right-hand side. Okay, phew. Got through that one. Now what have we got ahead? Let's see. Oh gosh, there's two. How are they going to do that? Goodness me, look at that. Inches. Oh, well. Alright, here we go again. I gotta get past this one. It doesn't look so steep on the right, so I reckon we can take a bit of a chance here. Worst case scenario, I'll work my way back up off the hill. Let's give it a go. Ooh, yeah. Ah, you beauty. All right. Well, it looks like we've cleared the loops, and there seems to be a little bit of a village atmosphere coming up ahead. Maybe it's just the Border Roads organization staff there, but it looks like probably there's a few restaurants. Let's hope the guys have all stopped there and we can grab a bite. Doesn't look like any of our group. Alright, we'll push on and try and catch up with them. See how we go. Hopefully the roads are still fun. Now they've laid all the gravel on the road before they put the surface on, so this gravel is quite, or rubble I should say, is quite slippery and tricky. Let's see how we go anyway. Better take it easy here as we go around the corner. Gotta watch out for these boulders on the side of the road and the falling rocks. And I better hold my breath because this guy is churning out some bad stuff coming from his exhaust pipe. Hard to see through the fumes what's coming down. Let's give it a go and see how we go. Hold your breath. Ooh. Get back on this tarmac road for a while. Now, I was warned about a lot of bull dust here, and bull dust is like talcum powder. It's very, very slippery on the under the wheels of the bikes. Oh, let's try. Oh, crap! Oh no!
Okay. Down again.
So I literally had no grip whatsoever, and these tires are probably an 80/20 off-road on-road tire, and so the chaps helped me lift the bike up, and yeah, that was my second fall for the day. Yeah, those tires not so good for the bull dust, I'm afraid. So the guys helped me get the bike back upright, and because it was on a odd camber, I asked them to sort of shift it around for me because I was a bit tired, and as you can hear by the heavy breathing, I was also suffering from a chest infection which wasn't going away. So yeah, so I got them to help me put it in the right position for me to climb back on. But then as they rode off in it, they tested it out and came back, and there was a lot of discussion going on, and the discussion was in a language I couldn't understand. So the backup truck was just turning the corner, and one of the guides here was checking out my seat because he reckoned the seat was a bit too high for me, and so then he had to look under there to see whether he could adjust it anymore. And just at that time our luggage van arrived. Nick was in there with the guide Gurgan. He was a tour leader, and this kind lad, he found that he could actually lower my seat for me, and so Gurgan came to check out what was going on. And there was a bit more discussion and a bit more conference going on, and I was just taking a breather and a break.
I came off on the corner. On the U-turn, that bush dust is very slippery. The dust, this dust. I came off. Try to save it. Yeah. All right. Kan man säga lu? I was trying to power slide around the corner. Huh?
I want to go to Hanley
Yeah.
and take night skies.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna give up yet.
If you want to go back, I'll follow you.
Yeah, you guys ride. I'll just take the truck.
So we've only done 2 passes today. We've still got 2 more. I think we'll get there at 7 o'clock tonight. Problem? So how?
Okay, just
I go in the car?
maybe you can try a bit more now, so you
Can carry on?
So it was at this point that it was kind of game over for me. Gurgan was telling me that the clutch is burnt out, and in the end we found out that it wasn't the clutch burning out at all. It was just a clutch cable that was dislodged when the bike went over on the side. Anyway, by this stage I really had trouble breathing, and jumped into the van and piled in with all the gear in the back there and bumped our way all the way to Leh till we checked into our hotel. Scenery was really good on, along the journey. I would have much preferred to be on the bike, but still, never mind. I couldn't go on. I had no antibiotics. I had nothing else to take, and I was really struggling. So we went from there straight to the Leh Public Hospital, and where Nick had some x-rays, and it was discovered that he had actually fractured wrist, some broken wrist bones, and so game over for him as well. So off to the airport we went the next morning on an Indigo flight back to New Delhi.
Well, we've just taken off from Leh Airport. Leh sits at about 3,500 feet. Nestled in a valley of mountains. Pretty scary stuff.
So we checked back into the Holiday Inn New Delhi Airport, went straight for a shower, and then made a beeline for the Italian restaurant there and had some lovely pizza and pasta, and of course finishing up with a nice Negroni. And the next day we got on our Singapore Airline flight all the way back to Penang via Singapore. So I'm glad we got back safely. We still had to finish the journey, and thank you for joining me on this wonderful escapade that we went on to, albeit short, but we shall continue it one day. And thanks for joining me, and please hit the thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel for more to come. I've got New Zealand as well that I want to show you, and so yeah, thanks for joining me, and see you in the next episode.